What's the cheapest way to upgrade your iPhone every 2 years? The answer for a single line is to purchase your new iPhone unlocked from Apple, sell your old iPhone on a site such as Swappa, and purchase an affordable cell phone plan, such as US Mobile's Unlimited Starter Plan. This method saves you between $200 and $800 per year. But how did we get here? What are the other options? And is this still the cheapest option if you have 2, 3, 4, or even 5 lines? Let's find out. When you go to upgrade your phone, you have 4 options. Do a carrier trade-in deal, do a carrier trade-in deal through Apple, do the Apple iPhone upgrade program, or buy the iPhone from Apple outright and sell your old iPhone yourself. Let's start with the carrier trade-in deals. Each year, all the big carriers offer excellent promotions on the newest iPhones. You can currently get $1,000 off the new iPhone 16 Pro Max with a trade-in from AT&T, Boost Mobile, T-Mobile, and Verizon. And you've been able to do this for the past few years now. But there is a catch. The $1,000 off is not applied up front. Instead, it is applied as bill credits over 24 or 36 months. T-Mobile is the only carrier that still does 24-month financing agreements. And for you, this works out great. You'll get paid the full $1,000 of credit over 2 years. And then after that, you'll be able to upgrade to the new iPhone. With Boost Mobile, you're also good. Even though Boost does 36-month financing agreement, they've made it so that when you trade in your old phone and go to upgrade, they waive any remaining device payments owed on your old iPhone. And then they'll also give you $1,000 off your new iPhone. With AT&T and Verizon, it is a different story. They do not waive any remaining device payments on their 36-month agreements. So to upgrade after just 2 years and be eligible for the $1,000 off promotions, you will have to pay off the remaining balance owed on your iPhone. Here's how it works. Say you're a Verizon customer and you want to do Verizon's $1,000 off iPhone 16 Pro Max deal with a trade-in. You'd finance both the full cost of the phone and the promotional credit over 36 months. The phone would be $33.33 per month. The promo credit would be $27.78 per month, and you would end up paying just $5.55 per month out of pocket for your brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max. But what happens when you want to upgrade after just 2 years? After 2 years, you would have paid a total of $133.20 out of pocket, but a full 2/3 of the phone, or $799.92, would have been paid off. That's thanks to the promo credit that you've been receiving. Unfortunately, when you go to upgrade early, you forfeit any remaining promotional credits. So you'd have to pay off the full remaining 1/3 of the financed amount, or $399.96, to be eligible to upgrade and take advantage of Verizon's trade-in deals. Your net device payment on Verizon would be the $133.20 you paid over the first 2 years with the financing, plus the $399.96 you would have to pay to buy out the remainder of your phone. That's $533.16 every 2 years. And this would normally be the same on AT&T, but AT&T offers a solution to this buyout problem. They call it AT&T Next Up Anytime. Next Up Anytime is a $10 per month add-on that lets you upgrade your phone at any time after just one device payment is made. And after a full 1/3 of your phone is paid off, you're eligible to upgrade and take advantage of AT&T's best trade-in deals. And again, all future payments are waived when you trade in your old device. Your net device cost with this model would be the finance payments, so $133.44, plus the cost of the Next Up Anytime add-on, which is $240 over 2 years. So your total upgrade cost would be just $373.44 every 2 years. Okay, so how do these different carrier deals stack up? Here's T-Mobile Go 5G Next, Go 5G Plus, and Go 5G. And here's Boost Mobile Infinite Access for iPhone, AT&T Unlimited Starter SL, AT&T Unlimited Starter SL with the Next Up Anytime add-on, Verizon Unlimited Ultimate, and Verizon Unlimited Plus. And here's how all of these options stack up side by side. Of the carrier deals, Boost Mobile is easily your most affordable option. This is due to the lower cost of the plan itself and the fact that there is no buyout fee for your phone. So your total phone cost is relatively low as well. But it turns out there are 3 options that are even more affordable than Boost Mobile, so let's keep going. Your second option is to do a carrier deal through Apple. These deals are generally the same as what the carriers offer directly, except you do the trade-in process through Apple instead of through the carriers. And this makes a surprising difference for Verizon customers who want to upgrade every 2 years. Why is this? It's because Apple gives you instant credit up front for the value of your trade-in device and then gives you the remainder of the promotional credits over 36 months. And this makes a big difference when you want to buy out your phone after 2 years. You see, if you do the trade-in deal through Verizon directly, the full cost of the phone, $1,199, is financed over 36 months. After 2 years, you forfeit any remaining promotional credit and you owe the full 1/3 of the financed amount, or $399.96. This is what we saw before. But if you do the trade-in deal through Apple, you get that instant credit upfront for the value of your old iPhone. And this makes the financed amount just $739. After 2 years, you still owe the full 1/3 of the financed amount, but now that 1/3 is just $246.24, a lot less. But what do you pay out of pocket for the first 2 years of the financing agreement? Again, you take your full financed amount and divide it by 36 months, and then you take any remaining promotional credit and divide that by 36 months. Subtract the promo credit from the phone payments, and you pay just $5.52 per month out of pocket for your new iPhone. That's $132.48 over 2 years. Add in the $246.24 buyout fee, and your grand total is just $378.72 every 2 years for the cost of the iPhone. Here's the math for Verizon Unlimited Ultimate, and here's the math for Verizon Unlimited Plus. Where do these slot in with the other options? They slot in the middle of the pack, right in between T-Mobile's offers and above the offers from Verizon directly. So if you're a Verizon customer, you'll want to look at doing the Verizon trade-in deal through Apple. But these are still not the cheapest plans. This brings us to option number 3, doing the Apple iPhone upgrade program. This option is straightforward. You pick which iPhone you want, and the full cost of the iPhone and Apple Care Plus is spread out over 24 months. You then pick which cell phone plan you want from the big carriers. Boost Mobile's $25 unlimited plan will be your most affordable option, and AT&T's Unlimited Starter SL plan is another reasonably affordable option with decent features at a decent price point. Doing the math out, and Boost Mobile's plan comes in as the second most affordable option, and AT&T's plan, well, it turns out it is the most expensive option. It is worth noting, of course, that both of these include Apple Care Plus, which would add an extra $120 per year to all of the other options. But these still are not your most affordable options. So this brings us to option number 4, buying the iPhone unlocked from Apple and selling your old iPhone yourself. And it turns out this is where the real savings are. If you're unfamiliar with what an unlocked iPhone is, it's basically an iPhone that isn't tied to a carrier or contract. You're free to use the phone on whichever carrier or plan you choose. The unlocked iPhone is the connect to any carrier later option that Apple sells on their website. The downside is you typically need to pay the full price up front for the unlocked model iPhone, and that can understandably be a lot of money all at once for some people. But if you are able to do this, you are able to save big. You buy your new iPhone unlocked from Apple at full price, you subtract how much you're able to sell your old iPhone for, and then you pick any cell phone plan you want to. And this is where you unlock some real savings. You may consider affordable unlimited plans, such as US Mobile Unlimited Starter, Cricket, Metro by T-Mobile, or Visible Base. These are all just $25 per month. Or you may consider an even lower cost plan, such as US Mobile's 5 gig plan for just $15 per month. This is perfect if you're a lighter data user. Or you may consider a more premium plan, such as US Mobile Unlimited Premium. This includes 100 gigabytes of priority data, 50 gigabytes of hotspot data, free international talk, text, and data roaming, and even a free Apple Watch line as well. There are a lot of plans you could choose from, and for this video, I'm going to use US Mobile Unlimited Starter and Unlimited Premium as example plans because I believe they come with the features most people need at excellent prices. Plus, US Mobile is known for having a good overall experience and great customer support. As for selling your old iPhone, I'm including two options here as well. I'm going to use selling your old phone on Swappa and trading it in directly with Apple. For those of you who don't know, Swappa is an online marketplace for buying and selling gently used technology. I've used them to sell 27 items and have bought another 11 items on the platform. The advantage to Swappa is you get more money for your old phone, particularly if you paid extra to upgrade to the 512 or 1 terabyte model iPhones. If you do the trade-in through Apple, you'll get the same amount of credit regardless of which storage capacity you have, and that kind of bites when you paid between $200 and $400 extra to upgrade your storage capacity in the first place. Of course, the benefit to Apple is the convenience. There is nothing more convenient than walking into an Apple store, handing them your old iPhone, and walking out with your brand new iPhone. Plus, you save time because you don't need to create a listing or worry about shipping or anything like that. The best option for you likely depends on if you want to spend a little bit of extra effort to create a listing and get more money for your old phone, or if you prefer the convenience of trading in directly with Apple. And of course, you can also consider other options, such as selling on Facebook or eBay, or just selling the phone to a friend, or something such as that. When you do the math out, our 4 example scenarios here range from between $614.50 per year to $877.50 per year. And when you slot them in with the competition, they compare really well. Going with Swappa or Apple and a $25 plan, such as US Mobile Unlimited Starter, are the 2 most affordable options for a single line. And going with a $45 plan, such as US Mobile Unlimited Premium, is also a great price, coming in at close to the same price as Boost Mobile's Infinite Access for iPhone plan. But of course, now you're wondering, how do these stack up for 2, 3, 4, or 5 lines? You see, the advantage to US Mobile, or any other prepaid carrier, is you get a great price for a single line. But if you have multiple lines with the big carriers, they will give you excellent multi-line discounts. So does that change things? For 2 lines, things do stay pretty much the same. A couple of plans shuffle around, but no major changes. Going with Swappa or Apple and a low-cost cell phone plan remain your 2 best options. On to 3 lines now, and you can see some surprising things happen. Swappa and Apple are your most affordable options with the example US Mobile Unlimited Starter plan, but now T-Mobile is in 3rd place. This is because T-Mobile offers their 3rd line free promotion, which makes the cost of the plan just $50 per line. Not only that, this is their Go 5G Plus plan, which is their top of the line plan. So yes, it is around $135 to $150 more expensive than going with Swappa or Apple, but you get excellent features with Go 5G Plus. You get unlimited priority data, 50 gigabytes of hotspot, full 4K video streaming, free international texting, 15 gigabytes of roaming in Canada and Mexico, 5 gigabytes of free international data in 215 supported destinations, and you get extra perks such as Apple TV Plus and a Netflix standard subscription with ads and a 1-year AAA membership. So you get an awesome value for 3 lines by going with T-Mobile. If it turns out you want AT&T coverage, AT&T Unlimited Starter SL with the Next Up Anytime add-on is honestly not a bad pick either. It's just $7.42 extra per year, which is basically nothing, and you get unlimited data on the AT&T network. Moving on to 4 lines now, and things shift around again. Swappa and Apple with the $25 plan remain the two most affordable options, but now AT&T has traded places with T-Mobile, and by a wide margin. AT&T Unlimited Starter SL with Next Up Anytime is a solid $70.46 cheaper than T-Mobile Go 5G Plus. And honestly, any of these top 4 picks I easily recommend. They're all a great value. You'll also notice that as we increase the number of lines, the price difference between all of these different options starts to go down. A lot of options here are in that $750 to $850 per year price range. One more thing to point out is if you want Verizon coverage, your best options will be grabbing US Mobile Unlimited Starter with Swappa or Apple, or going with Swappa on the US Mobile Unlimited Premium plan, or in fact getting the Verizon Unlimited Plus deal through Apple. Okay, now onto 5 lines, and AT&T jumps up to become the #1 most affordable option. Surprisingly, paying extra for the Next Up Anytime add-on really does pay off. Your net cost per year is just around $608.22. Grabbing the US Mobile Unlimited Starter plan and selling your phone on Swappa or trading it into Apple also remain great options. Then surprisingly, you just have the normal AT&T Unlimited Starter plan, which you shouldn't get because you should get the Next Up Anytime add-on, and then you have T-Mobile's plans. I also want to mention that to make these comparisons as accurate as possible, I have already included all estimated taxes and fees on the cell phone plans. These taxes and fees are based on what I see on my cell phone bills here in Longmont, Colorado. Now, with the prices between the carriers becoming so similar, you may be wondering, which carrier should I choose? You probably want to choose a carrier with the best coverage in your area. And to figure that out, you can use the free Coverage Map application. We created a cool coverage search tool where you can enter any state, city, county, or zip code and then instantly see which carrier ranks first. You can compare the total coverage percentages between the carriers, the median download speeds, and see a rating for reliability. You can also scroll down on the page to see a full breakdown of good, great, and poor reception, as well as median download and upload speeds. You can also check out the interactive maps. The speed test map shows you how fast data speeds are in your area. You can tap on any square to see the speeds in that location, and you can compare performance between the carriers. I personally love the best carrier view because it colors the squares by the carrier that has the fastest speeds in each square. You can also check out the signal strength map, which shows you exactly where the carriers say they have coverage and how strong or weak your connection will be in each area. Download the free Coverage Map app right now at the link in the video description. Now you may be wondering, okay, this is super helpful if I want the Pro Max model iPhone, but what about the Pro iPhone, or the Plus iPhone, or the regular iPhone? And I've got you covered. As a free gift and a thank you for making it this far in the video, I have created a free spreadsheet that compares all of the upgrade options for between 1 and 5 lines for the Pro Max, Pro, Plus, and regular model iPhones. You can find this Google Sheet linked in the video description. And one pro tip is when you open the sheet, click this button here and select Group by Lines for a really nice view that separates everything out by the number of lines. Please share this video with one friend if you enjoyed it because it helps me out. I'm Stetson, and I hope that's helpful. I'll see you next time.